out. This guy. I've done art my whole life, different mediums, painting, sculpture. This is my way of having my artwork out for people to enjoy without having to buy anything. My name's Scott Weaver, and this is Weaver's Winter Wonderland. It's a 16-year project I've been working on with a castle and characters for my house and up to 21 neighbors. Yeah, my son Tyler has helped me over the years. He helps do lights and moving things, and he tells me, Dad, that doesn't look right. I also have kids from the high school that get community service hours to graduate that come here and help put things up. Other medium that I use is toothpicks. I built a toothpick sculpture that's at the American Visionary Art Museum in Baltimore right now. It's going to be there for a year. It's a 9-foot toothpick structure of San Francisco that has balls that roll through San Francisco in all sorts of ways. I built a bridge for the Golden Gate Bridge, Lombard Street, and a cable car, and I just started getting different ideas, going higher and higher, and I went as large as I could, but also to be able to get out of a front door of a house. So that's the whole reason that it's the size it is now, is because it needed to get out of a house. I wish if I built it in a warehouse, it could be 5 times that big, but she would kill me. I really try to instill the winter wonderland of it with candy canes, snowmen, snow, my mom's trees. I made my mom's trees while she was going through chemotherapy. You know, I've got some personal stories in here. The Lion King story people love. The fact that I finally listened to my dad, you know, to get sober. Rafiki, the little crazy baboon, shakes his magic sticks and the clouds form, and Mufasa says, take your head out of somewhere and go back to the pride. Well, this is a symbol of me looking up to my father, Mufasa, listening to him. He told me to get sober. I just celebrated 13 years yesterday. So that's a tribute to my father, the Lion King. I made all 101 Dalmatians. I think I've got about 70 here on site, and they are running all around the neighborhood. I made all the Dalmatians out of recycled plywood. So I could basically draw you or anybody. I could draw anything, sketching it, and then finish draw with a felt pen. Then I cut that out. I'll sketch it again after I paint it white, do the colors, and then, so I draw each character 4 times. So I drew 404 Dalmatians, basically. This is my Wonderland scene. I really love this. There's bears, wolves, coyotes, moose, into the fantasy houses, and then into the Disney area. I made a paper mache mountain range that matches the tectonic plates of my mural in the background. So they have kind of a right angle to them. And then the other mountain range, I've got the Harry Potter castle and Buzz Lightyear. He's up at the top because he believes in himself. People waited in line for 100 feet in a single file line to look in my garage. That just really brings me joy that people would wait to see something that I created. People think, oh, wow, it's done, by the 1st. But I still want to do all the little tiny details of sprinkling snow every square foot. And I put these little pieces of poinsettia plants around, and the snowflakes that I collect. All those little things are what really set it off. Those are the things that people go, wow, there's something about it that just pops. And that's what does it. It's all the detail. The reason I created this, the reason I ever made my own characters, was the Stitham family in Marin County. Mr. Stitham, Dooley, made this house that was so spectacular. We would go there multiple times per night or per year. And I said, you know what, if I ever own a house, I would love to do that. So I started making the snowmen and the candy canes. And a couple years back, I did an article in a paper, and it got back to that family that I stated in that article that their house is the reason I do this. The one person on the planet that I would be most honored to have on my driveway would be Mr. Stitham. The guy contacted me and said, you know what, my dad's sick. I'd love to bring my father up to see your house. And they brought him up, and as they were leaving, he came up, shook my hand, and said, thanks for taking over, because he wasn't able to do it any longer. And I hope to do that for some kid that sees this and passes on the tradition. of making things and making people happy. 30,000 people a year just come here, and every single night people just thank me so much for making their holidays, happy. My lights are on from December 1st to December 31st from 5:30 to 9:30. On the weekends, getting closer to the holiday, I leave them on till 10, up to 11 o'clock sometimes. I love people to enjoy being here, just to escape from life. Come here for a little break from your work, from your day-to-day stuff. Come here and just enjoy all the characters and the lights. It really brings out a lot of joy and happiness to so many families. But just come and have fun and enjoy life.